Right, I thought I'd show you a bit around the shed where the predominantly of the bigger vehicles get kept. Some get left outside like the hot boxes, 18 ton trucks, tippers, 7.5 ton fleet, and then this is where the Pride kind of sits in the luxury under a bit of a shed. Sometimes the pigeons get in, so you have to make sure the shed's shut. So we got behind us, new load all, only arrived a couple of weeks ago. So that's just been PDI'd, liner guarded, all ready for the winter season. So that'll hopefully stand in good stead with some liner guard on it. I think every 6 months that gets added on. Got the Pottle Pro behind us. That stays in here because obviously the water on board come winter time. Obviously it keeps getting cleaned. Looks a bit of a mess. I've had a week off, so it needs a bit of a clean on it. But I'm sure you've all seen plenty of it. So I won't bore you. I'll probably do a bit more in-depth one there. New load all 535/95. So yeah, obviously got the forks on, construction spec one, but spends more time taking pallets off or loading gritters predominantly. That's what it's purchased for, loading gritters. But nice bit of kit. Got the forks on the Pottle Pro, so do more and more with that now. And then just more loading, shunting loads, or pushing up planings, that bit of tapes come off. So yeah, pretty good there, liner guard is, to be fair with you. Pretty tacky. It's not greasy like some other stuff. I think it gives it protection quite well. Every 6 months you add it back on, but it does show the dirt quite a lot. So if you do walk on it, it isn't the greatest. So I think it looks a nice little, decent load all. I started on these Embacos, so pretty used to them. I like them. Got the D-mount up there, so we'll have a bit of a nosy there. So that swaps over from obviously one of the Gunley tankers that flips to become a little, 18 ton demountable gritter. It's pretty cool when that swaps over from a Gunley tanker to a gritter. Same characteristics as the big ones, but obviously you get the luxury of two machines into one. That trolley cart for the gritter, 7.5 ton fleet. Got a bit of T99 there, needs a bit of a clean up on here. And obviously so we've got down here, we've got all the ploughs for the gritters. So they only get used when we get some real bad snow. So they get left up in this corner up here. So if we ever need them, we could just come in and hook them up. All these ones got their own veggies on. And we've got the mini gritter behind us in the shed. So that gets towed behind Nissan Navara 4x4. So that does all the areas we can't get in a big truck. So I think pretty decent. I'll probably do, if this goes well, probably do more in depth on each one. So you can kind of see a bit more of it. So this just gets parked up now, along with the rest of the gritting fleet, till give it a couple of months, and then they'll start going through the workshop, making sure they're all ready to rock and roll come October time. And then say they'll go back on the network October as our winter season starts. Last couple of years probably hasn't started till November, so we get a bit of a month's grace. But at that moment it's really nice and dry. And then the rest of it is gritters, 18 ton DAFs. We'll try and find one we can go around the back of and have a nosy. So this one's mine, and share it with two other lads. So I like to say that's the pride of the fleet. It's pretty clean. Well, hopefully it's kept clean. I can talk for myself, but not others. So we've got 5 here, 5 owned ones, and then we've got 2 hired ones. 2 Mercs come. Give it a couple of months, and then they'll be here as well. So we'll probably have a nose around this one quickly. So yeah, the 5 DAFs, 2 Mercs. I love the DAF. I prefer the DAFs over the Mercs. The Mercs are just a bit too big. Then Acros ones. We've got salty. So yeah, pretty common within the fleet. I'm doing a terrible job of this video, aren't I? Then we've got a few other Enviro stuff in here. So we've got a bit of the hot washers, 4x4. They've got Isuzus, we've got Nissans, but I prefer the Nissans, so there you go. A few sweepers in here as well, 3 sweepers, Big Macs, but that's their side, so we'll leave that too. We don't want to show them off, do we? Everyone cares about highway vehicles, not sweepers. So yeah, this is where predominantly everything that needs to be kept under cover gets kept under cover. The roller's out at the moment because it's just had a few bits and bobs done on it, so the roller usually gets kept in here for the water as well. But I suppose you're coming into summer, really there isn't any point in keeping him indoors, but the stuff that needs to, it's a bit better being indoors. I'll do one obviously on the top of the yard, say where the bigger fleet stay, that doesn't really need to be undercover. Like I say, the 18-ton tip, the hot boxes, obviously you don't want the hot box inside, and there's 7.5-ton fleet, you know, mainly potholes. I'm trying to think what else. Got our old load all up there that's due to go back fairly soon, and then just thinking some little vans, trailers, but that's all it is. Then we've got another storage over there where like the HIAB and all that parks out the way. So it was a quick whistle stop tour. Obviously, I'll show you a bit more in depth on each vehicle. Hopefully, tell you a few interesting facts on them, and not keep it too boring. And I think my phone's about to die, so maybe that's time to tell me to shut up because I probably bored you enough. Well, thanks for watching the page and all that. Got some new attachments coming for the Pothole Prosume. Just had one delivered here. Got the grab there, so it'll be really good. You know, grabbing fly tipping and all that instead of using ditching buckets, so it should speed us up. Maybe I'll do a bit more. And then when we have trees falling down, obviously we used to take the load all out to shift them emergencies on the network. So now I'll be able to just, you know, fly out here. Load will only does about, I think, 20 mile an hour if that. So Pothole Pro's got a bit more on it. So say we can flirt out with that and do it a lot quicker, you know, and then move on to the next job, or just pick it up and then we can, you know, deal with it on site of it. So should be some interesting stuff coming soon. And yeah, fingers crossed. Keep watching. Thank you, and hopefully I haven't bored you.